So, you're supposed to have it all figured out by 30, right? Career, love, house, maybe even kids. That's the script we were handed growing up. But here's the problem. What happens when you hit 30 and life didn't read the same script? When you don't have the career or the marriage or the savings account? What happens when, instead of feeling proud, you feel like you're falling behind? You're not late. You're not broken. You were sold a lie. Let me tell you a story. In my early 20s, I had this whole picture in my head. By 25, I'd be thriving in my dream job. By 28, I'd meet the love of my life. And by 30, I'd be financially stable, sipping coffee in a cute little apartment with a view. But reality, at 25, I was broke and confused. At 28, I was still questioning my path. And when 30 came knocking, instead of feeling like I had arrived, I felt like I was just starting over. I remember my 30th birthday so clearly. I thought I should be happy, grateful even, but instead I was angry, depressed. I hated my life. I was mad at the fact that I was still struggling, still broke, still living paycheck to paycheck, spending money before the next one even arrived. And love? Forget it. That was crying at my doorstep, whispering, "What are you doing with your life?" I looked in the mirror and hated the reflection staring back. Not because I wasn't beautiful, but because I wasn't proud of who I'd become. This wasn't the person I imagined I'd be. This wasn't the version of 30 I'd been promised. And it hit me. The world told me 30 was a finish line. But standing there, broken and exhausted, I realized 30 was just another starting point. Here's the truth. Society sold us an unrealistic timeline. Graduate by 22, career by 25, married by 28, house and kids by 30. That timeline, it was designed for another era, a world where houses were cheaper, debt didn't bury you, and Instagram wasn't constantly screaming at you to catch up. But here's the kicker. Even people who checked all those boxes, a lot of them feel empty. Because life isn't about ticking boxes. Psychologists even have a term for this. It's called the social clock. It's that pressure we feel when society tells us, this is the age you should do XYZ. And when we don't hit those marks, we feel late. Like failures. But listen, you are not late. You are not early. You are right on time. And another thing, stop comparing your life to people who only show you highlights. You don't know what they sacrificed to get there. You don't know what they're hiding. For some of them, it's nothing but a polished Bollywood movie scene, and you're buying the ticket thinking it's reality. Your timeline is yours. Your purpose is yours, and it will never look exactly like someone else's. So, how do we break free from this lie about turning 30? Here's what I've learned. 1. Know yourself. I know it sounds cliche, but most of us are living by someone else's definition of success. Take time offline, away from the noise. Ask yourself, what do I really want? Not what my mom wants, not what my friends think I should want, not what Instagram told me to want. Spend time with yourself. Learn what makes you happy, what drains you, what lights you up. Invest in your health, your body, your growth. You are just as important as the next person. 2. Create your own timeline. Stop living on borrowed deadlines. Build a plan that's real for you, based on your finances, your strengths, your values, and your environment. Your family's timeline isn't your destiny. 3. Love yourself first. Raw truth. No one can love you the way you deserve until you love yourself without conditions. When you value yourself, you start to attract people who see your worth. 4. Find your people. Community is everything. Surround yourself with people who are chasing growth, not just milestones. People who can cheer you on when you win, but also tell you the truth when you're messing up. 5. Listen to yourself. Stop silencing that inner voice. I can't count how many times I ignored mine, only to pay the price later. Your intuition isn't random. It's a compass. 6. Believe in something bigger than you. I don't care if you're a Christian, Muslim, spiritual, whatever. Your soul needs an anchor, a connection to something greater. That's where resilience comes from. 7. Stop fearing failure. Failure is not the enemy. Failure is the teacher. Every time you fall, you gain something people who never tried will never have: wisdom. So, let me ask you this. Where in your life are you still living by someone else's timeline? Are you forcing yourself into a career you hate just to look successful? Staying in a relationship just because you feel like it's time to settle down? Be honest. Because the real crisis isn't turning 30 without a house or kids. The real crisis is turning 30 and realizing you never lived your own life. Here's what I want you to take away. Life doesn't come with a manual, but it does come with conversations. And this is one of them. This is truth and transitions. Remember this, every transition is a chance to rewrite your story. So if you feel behind, maybe you're not late. Maybe you're just right on time. Until next time, keep living your truth.